ഇതാണ് ഇവിടെ ഫെഡ് ഷെയറിൻ്റെ കൊതം ക്യാൻഡിൽ. Let's short this bitch, man. നേരെ താവട്ടെ പോയ
ചെയ്ത വർക്കാവും എടുത്തു വെപ്പിച്ച
സിംഡി ഒക്കെ ആവുന്നുണ്ട് വഴിയിൽ. സിംഡി ദി ഹൈസ്, ഈക്വൽ ഹൈസ്, ഈക്വൽ ലോസ്, ഈക്വൽ ഹൈസ്, ഈക്വൽ ലോസ്. കേറിയടാ. Let's go, let's make back the loss.
സൈസ് കുറവ് 2 മൈക്രോ ലെവൽ. എനിക്ക് മുകളിൽ ലോ എടുത്തിട്ട് തിരിച്ചു വന്നേക്കും.
Hell nah. ചാർട്ടൊക്കെ ഭയങ്കര വൃത്തിയിടാൻ വേണ്ടി റീസെറ്റ് അടിക്കട്ടെ.
ഷോട്ട് കണ്ടോ?
ഓ ഞാനൊന്നും ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല ബ്രോ. ഓക്കെ വിളിക്കടാ ഞാനേ ശരി ഈ സ്ട്രീമിലൊന്ന് സംസാരിക്കട്ടെ. ഓക്കെ വിളിക്കാം. कोई है क्या भाई? शोध give me a second अम्मा. Let's अरे भैया भैया कैसे हो भाई, कैसे हो भाई? What's going on guys? What's going on? एक मिनट भाई, let me share the link. फिर भाई टेप रीड करते हैं ब्रो. चलो भाई. All right, let's come to NQ. NQ की माँ की चू. Okay. थोड़ा दिखा देता हूँ भाई. This is first presented, right? हाँ भाई नहीं आ रही है क्योंकि नहीं डाली मैंने. बिजी हो गया ब्रो. वेकेशन भाई वेकेशन. डालूंगा भाई. काम कर रहा होगा. ओके एनीवे. ये तो भाई है हमारा ऑर्ग, राइट. दिस ब्लू बॉक्स इज आर टुडेज ओपनिंग रेंज गैप, राइट. उसके क्वाड्रेंट्स भी मार्क कर लेता हूँ. Extend that. Okay, dark lines. Okay, consequent encroachment is right here, right. ठीक है, से भी here. Okay, I'll show you. कैसे हो भाई? बढ़िया बढ़िया ब्रो, बढ़िया ब्रो. Bro, let's do a daily chart analysis, right? Like I'll show what I do on my freaking daily. Right, I come in, right, fucking naked chart, right, clear the fuck out of it. मेरे को नहीं चाहिए पुराने levels, right? Because it refreshes your head too, right? So this is that last down close candle, right? From low to high, we have its mean threshold. So what does ICT say? When we are bullish, we don't want bodies to close above the mean threshold of the respective order blocks, right? So ये हमारा order block है. So look how Wednesday was formed, right? Wednesday fucking wick did taken out a pool of minor sell side here, right? Here, right? So also with ES, it put in an SMT. You will never find ICT in his new lectures talking about SMT, right? Because people use it very हर divergence को SMT. Divergence in SMT is different, right? Divergence तो हर जगह मिलेगा, but it has to be a smart money divergence, right? So this low was taken, right? So this is that SMT that's forming like this, right? ऐसे, right? Why is this a key SMT? Because ES is tapping into a daily BC, right? That's why that's an SMT. But so we have buy side here, sell side here, right? If you ask me what side is gonna get attacked first, I'm gonna put my money on sell side, right? Why sell side? Because this run, right, could have attacked the buy side, but it didn't, right? It didn't. Instead, ES/VS के साथ it started giving you like a divergence at the highs is what I'm checking for. Anyway, fuck the divergence. So one thing you have to notice is, look at Thursday. Okay, that's not a devil's mark. Okay, that's good, right? Not a big deal. Okay. Just looking at the daily, bro. Just looking at the daily. What the fuck is happening on 1 minute? Give me a second. Okay, it's going lower. That's good. With this busy here, right? You can grade this if you want to, right? You could if you want to. Let's just grade it so that you understand that there is no ambiguity here, right? There's nothing. I don't make up anything, right? So I'm looking at ES as well, right? So what's that? That's a busy, right? That's a busy. We'll leave it as a busy for now, right? Because let's not turn it into an inversion super quick, right? And that's it. That's all. I come back to my 15, right? We have this current new week opening gap. Okay, notice one thing here, right? This morning, ES takes out Monday high. NQ does too, right? But on ES, right, it tapped into a new week opening gap, right? So that is an SMT, right? That is an SMT. SMT can be found at the weirdest places, for real, bro. SMT can be found, see, ES went above the weekly open, NQ failed to go above the weekly open. That is an SMT, right? So let's zoom in, right? That's the daily BC I told you, and its quadrants. ये जो lows है, right? These lows are too clean. I was looking at them. Minor sell side right there, right? ES per it kind of formed an SMT, right? So okay, let's jump back to a 1 minute. हाँ ये कर लो पहले, because all of this fucking jazz indicator. Okay, anyway, that's our first presented opening range gap. इसको बना दूँ बहन शो इधर, और इसको bring this here. Okay, so it came into a daily busy, right? This is our first presentation. Include the volume imbalances. So that's a suspension block. That's our first presented, right? And we have these relative equal low that we are looking at. Opening range gaps, consequent encroachment is somewhere here at 632, right? Exactly where my mouse is, 632, right? So I want to see if it wants to reach it, right? Let's see if it does. And of course, lower quadrant ke paas, we have these pool of sell side, right? We have these relative equal lows. Midnight open, blah, blah, blah. So today, ye chop tha, there was 10 a.m. news. Once that got released, right? You could still wait, honestly. Like, you could still wait. You don't really have to trade this. Like, I'm not trading. मेरे को तो भाई, like, I don't know, man. I really don't feel like trading for a while. दिमाग खराब होया भाई, bro. How to trade 930? Wow, 930, bro. कुछ भी करो भाई, just buy and sell. कभी तो काम कर जाएगा. कुछ भी कर ही लो, bro. Okay, anyway, I'm joking. 930, bro, just identify a Judas, right? If it opens and goes lower, right? And your bias is bullish, right? That's exactly what you want to see, right? Then you could have taken this long, but somewhere around here make a little bit of money, but not like, oh, big ass targets. But the relatively equal highs here, right? Also, one thing I want to show you is we see this 830 candle, right? We have this big gap, right? Include the volume imbalance here as well. You know what? Let's not include the volume imbalance because I don't think ICT would. You know what? Let's include the volume imbalance and see. You see that? Right. See, it comes into it, right? It touches the upper quadrant, leaves, fails to get to the upper quadrant, and use the consequent encroachment here. Look at the bodies here, right? This is enough for you, right? And then sends price lower. We have those lows, right? So pretty interested in those lows. Bro, the price for 101 is just 3,000, man. 3,000, not dollar, okay? I don't know why people get confused with dollar. I'm like, fuck, are people really willing to pay 3 grand per hour? That too in dollars? Crazy. You see this market make a little sell model? Oh, good to see you too, man. Good to see you too, man. Appreciate you guys joining. See, opening range gap. किधर है भाई? I'll show you something. This is opening range gap and low तो इधर है, right? This is upper quadrant के पास. I mean lower quadrant के पास we have sell side, right? हाँ ये कर लो bro. This is nice. कैसे चल रहा है bro? Did anybody trade today? क्या कर रहे हैं भाई लोग? Because it's been a while since I'm off the market. Why man show? ये भाई पर्सनल लाइफ के इश्यूज मैन चोद. पिक्चर परफेक्ट तो है नहीं भाई किसी की जिंदगी, राइट? पैसे हैं लेकिन दिमाग खराब हो गया. जब पैसे नहीं होते थे द इशू वाज टू मैन चोद पैसे नहीं है. जब पैसे हो गए मैन चोद कुछ और ही हो जाता है भाई. सिल्वर बुलेट ट्रेड कर सकते, यू नो, यू कुड हैव वेटेड फॉर लाइक अ सिल्वर बुलेट. ये फर्स्ट प्रेजेंटेड इन वर्जन was your call here. Stepping into here, that's your little trade. ज़्यादा volatile भी नहीं है, right? It's not even that volatile, is it? I guess so. कैसे हो भाई? How are you guys doing? Did anybody fucking trade? Is somebody in a trade? ट्रेड वेट कर रहा है क्या? ओ मैंने ये गलत मार्क कर दिया भाई, ऐसे मार्क करना था. ओके, see look at the bodies, consequent encroachment. वही exactly. Smash that like button. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? From next week, I'll teach you guys how to trade a prop firm. Like I'll for real teach you guys how to trade a prop firm because so many people have been requesting me, right? So what I'm gonna do is, let me check my schedule. कल तो भाई I have to be somewhere. Thursday को भी I have to be somewhere. Friday को I can live stream. Next week I can live stream. Let's pull off at least 2 days of live stream, right? भाई zigzag सा होता है because look at what 8:30 did, right? So when 8:30 expands from 9 to 10:30, you don't do anything, right? Because this expanded, right? When 7:30 to 9 expands, 9 to 10:30 will chop, 10:30 will expand again, right? So that's a little trick you could use, right? See, you know, I'm not pushing buttons at all. Like, I don't want to match with. Look at this inefficiency, right? It wants to. The markets are really fucked. I want to check ES. ES to ES देखते हैं. MES U 2026. इधर ही होगा, right? Oh, it's here. It's right here, bro. Oh, yes, it's right here. Oh, nice. I'll show you something. दिख रहा है? हाँ, दिख तो रहा होगा, right? So that's opening range gap, right? Consequent encroachment. Don't forget we have our sell side at the lower quadrant, right? Now, they could. ये क्या हो रहा है भाई? What's dollar doing? Bearish. bro, on one-on-one and shit, bro, text me on Instagram, man. Text me on Instagram. वो बात करते हैं भाई. इधर तो मैं जो बकचोदी करने के लिए आ रहा हूँ. Okay, anyway. See, bro, the thing is, there is no perfect strategy to clear a prop firm. This is where you all get wrong. There is nothing, I say, like, you know, A, B, C, D, karke. There is nothing like that, right? You have to come in every day. You have to learn the concepts, and see, every day you have to apply the concepts in your own way, right? Because there is an idea that is built when you learn, right? Can we rely on silver bullet strategy? Now, what do you mean by silver bullet is what I'm asking, right? Bro, prop firm pass करने के लिए, like, turn up a calculator, man, right? Let's say you're gonna risk, let's say what, you get a $2,000 drawdown, right? Bro, prop firm is a video game, right? Prop firm ko when I trade live, it's a very different attitude, right? But when next week, like, I'm gonna start showing you how I trade a prop firm, right? From basic, like from evals, right? I'm not gonna flip my eval real quick, which I usually do, right? Because mereko, you know, it's like, man, fuck it. But I've passed eval slowly as well. So here the thing is, you guys cannot differentiate your trading from trading an eval and trading a like a fucking PA account, right? So if they give you a $2,000 buffer, right? आपको मिलेगा भाई, आप देखो कितना रिस्क करना है, राइट? अगर आपको 200 करना है पर ट्रेड, राइट? because eval है, you have to risk a bit heavy, right? You have to risk a bit heavy. It's not like you आप 500 रिस्क करो, नहीं, आप रिस्क करो, let's say 250, right? So when you divide 2000 by 250, right, you'll get about 8 clean attempts, right? You'll get 8 clean attempts, है ना? And to win, you need $3,000, right? So if you're risking 250, right, and your minimum is 2R, you only need 6 trades to pass the eval, right? In 6 trades, 6 2R trades, a total of 12R will give you, will pass you the account, right? So here, you have to सोचना पड़ेगा in terms of, let's say, in terms of, like, you know, you guys must have played darts, right? Like the fucking hum dart fake there, right? So you have a dart which is worth $250, right? Whenever your setup forms, right? आप वो dart को फेंको 250 का, right? And aim for a 2R or a 3R. 4R मिल गया तो और बढ़िया, right? And you literally forget about it. That's it. Like right now, you could see it came all the way down into the lower quadrant of the daily BC, bodies respecting, and then it left the daily BC. Right now, it has come back into it. I want to see what it does exactly right here. मेरे को देखना है if it wants to go higher, or this was just some kind of a little stop hunt to stop people out, and they will actually target lower, right? If we check ES. This is what I want to exactly where I want to see something. If I want to see if it wants to leave the daily BC. If it leaves the daily BC, then this inefficiency here and this equal highs becomes my draw. Again, they left equal lows. Yay, bhai. You know what the fuck? Just full port on an A+ setup. Why waste time on an eval? Well, like, if you're loaded, right? If your pockets are loaded, right? You could do that. Like 90% of the time I do that, right? But, see, I fucking told you. I want to see it leave. I want to see this shit leave the daily BC. It left it, right? The next candle opens up, it's going to trade lower into the order blocks, open, and it's going to trade higher. If I was running the market, right? But the thing is, I'm not running the market. Yeah, man, if you're loaded, you can do it, right? But if you want to build consistency, because if you cannot pass an eval with your trading style, with your setup, it's not like eval per you change your model and PA per you change your model, right? You're gonna do that, right? You have to keep it static. The first of the thing आपको भूलना पड़ेगा कि भाई what the fuck is this eval and ये prop form, ये सब भूलो. That is not trading. Trading is you figure out where the candlesticks are going and you trade according to it, right? That's what trading is. It's not like what people say, oh, prop firm, boo, yes. No, that's not what trading is, man. Trading is you identifying the candle first presented hua, okay? I said I want to see it go higher, but as I said, I don't know the markets because we have these relatively equal lows here, right? Again, मेरे को ये inversion, I don't know why they do this, man. Like, I don't know why they do this. ये बहुत दिन से ऐसा ही है. It tips you off into one direction, but then it tips you off into somewhere else. YM तो मैं देखता भी नहीं हूँ, bro. Bro, I use normal Fibonacci, bro. These are my quadrants settings: 0.25, 0.75, 0.5, and 1 and 0. It's a regular. But मेरे पास I don't have like a fixed bias towards where the market is gonna go, right? Because we are stuck in that range, है ना? I'll show you something. Let me put it to octans, eh? ICT ka new jadoo. So that's that lower octane there, right? Fails to get to the consequent encroachment here. I said, right? At the same time, I want tick C to switch bearish. Anyway, yeah. So let me give you optimal trade entry on gold. Let me see. Okay, let's say, okay, मैं आपको दिखा रहा. Let's say you take that example where you're risking 250 on a prop firm, right? Like I'm not doing it right now, but I'll do it in front of you. You take this trade here, you take that close here, right? Or you're gonna use this as fucking shit, right? You're gonna use this. You're gonna put in 250 here, right? I hope you all fucking know this, man. Like, fuck. So you put 100% risk, right? So if I want to put my stops here below this inversion here, this is just an example, right? Nobody's gonna fucking take this trade. I hope not. So it's showing me 1.9. So that's about 2 micro contracts, right? I'm gonna take 2 micro contracts, and what is the obvious pool of buy side? We have these relative equal highs, and we have this high here, we have this high here. Let's say for this high. So that's 2R, right? This is it. Like, you wait for your setup, right? I'm gonna watch this little FEG here, right? You push your buttons here, right? You place your stop. यहाँ आपको respective size दिखाया, and you're gonna aim for a 2R because that's what the market is giving you. ऐसा नहीं कि आप ऐसे कर दोगे, नहीं. हाँ, अगर आपको लग रहा है डेटा हाई तक जाएगा, then yeah. But आप इधर if you think it's gonna only go till here, then only do till there, right? Take what the market is giving you, right? And you just keep continuing, right? Anyway, let's come back to gold. Gold. क्या है भाई? What a dirty chart, man. मेरे को गुस्सा आ रहा है, bro. Like, what the fuck is this, man? I don't even know ये कहाँ के levels है, bro. What? I know these are a couple opening range gaps, right? But मेरे को दिख तो रहा है. Like, I remember shorting here. I remember, watching all of this. But anyway, let's come back to gold. So watch the setup I'm telling you, okay? Watch your own charts, right? Watch your own charts, right? Everybody's expecting lower prices, right? Everybody is expecting lower prices, right? ऐसे तो नहीं है ऐसे तो नहीं होगा भाई. Okay, let's come back to gold. Oh, gold में तो भाई मार चुकी bro. Like, what the fuck was I? What did I call on gold? I called for this mile buy, said it failed. Right, I said I don't want to see any return back into this inversion. वो भी fail हो गया bro. It returned. Right. So now that it's underneath here, this becomes okay. Note one thing. Yaha, it's a devil's mark. Oh no, it's not. Is it? Check the top left corner, okay? The open comes in at 120.52. The high comes in at 120.52. So that's a devil's mark, right? So that's what you're gonna watch, right? Because devil's mark mein, bhai, you know, markets maa chutti hai, bro. Devil's mark mein. I'm telling you, bro. You feel like they're gonna not attack the devil's mark, but smooth bodies don't last in the market for too long. Well, let's do some precision testing, okay? मैंने ये candle लिया है. I've marked its quadrants, right? कौन encroachment this 3983.83. ये candle का low कितना है? 3983.64. Super close है. नहीं रुको जरा सब्र करो. The low here comes in at 83.64, 83.87. Okay, almost touches it, right? The devil's mark I told you is here, right? I told you cannot short a devil's mark, especially with relative equal highs here. मिल ही जाएगा भाई 5 minute पर relative equal highs है पड़े, right? You cannot short that devil's mark, bro. Like, oh, did my TP just fucking bang? Bang on, baby girl. This is what I told you. This is exactly how you're gonna trade a fucking prop firm, right? आप ये सर से हटाओ that you don't get to say कि oh you're trading an eval and you're trading a PA, right? And you want to make $1 million, right? You see how you're bringing all these constraints into your trading. Whereas when I told you that, okay, you take your entry, you put your SL, right? And that's it. That's what you do. Here you were aiming you were risking 250 for a 2 hour. That means 500. Up now, all you have to do is make 2,500 more, right? Treat it as a game. Treat it as a fucking game. You don't get to control it, but you know it's a fucking game. Khelo bhai. You don't have to take it that seriously, man. Khelo bhai, game khelo, bro. Play the fucking game. Play the game, man. Play the game, bro. Play the game. Devil's marks right there. Look at what 830 did on CPI. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Dixie. Let's come back to Dixie. Trading ही करता भाई. Trading है भाई. Full-time trader, bro. But I do have other source of income though. इधर से, you know. I have my coaching shit, a couple of freelance work here and there. I used to work for a company too. So, but abhi to bhai, we can say that I'm chilling, bro. That's the reason I created this social media. I'm chilling. मेरे को तो भाई मजे लेने हैं. This life is not guaranteed, guys. The shit I've seen in my life is ridiculous. See, I told you, right? मैंने क्या कहा था? Like, when I told you that it came into the daily basis, right? Okay, break the blah blah blah. Sell side pade. I get it. But yes, you see this here? That's a divergence. That's a proper divergence. Why? Is that a proper divergence? Because that formed at the midnight open. That's why. It formed at the midnight open. Right? Yahan NQ. See, look at NQ here. And look at ES here. ES tapped the midnight open. Right? Pre-market 7 baje. So that's a pre-market SMT that was put in. Anyway, this was my one good trade that I would have taken today. Right? Thoda wait kar. Like I could have gone for this. And that's it. Your TP gets hit. You know, relative equal highs here. Ye high you were aiming for this high. Ho gaya. Breach ho gaya. That's it. 147. Right? That's 2.31. So, future index trade karne ke liye kaun se? Bro, like my recommendations are, I'm not affiliated and shit, but go for Lucid and Tradify. Alpha Future ko chhod hi do, man. So they fucked up big time, man. They fucked up big time. Maa ki chood, bhai. They fucked up, bhai. क्या है भाई? Bro, don't trust in prop firm भाई. पैसे वैसे इकट्ठे करो, prop firm को खेलो. Like start a live account, guys. इंडिया में तो बैन जो live account भी नहीं खुलेगा भाई. So how fucked up our country is. See, bro, I get it. I get the Desh Prem and shit, right? Like I was in India for a very long time. Like what 10 years I was in India, 10 years I was in Saudi, 10 years, I mean 5 years I'm in Canada. So, yo, Ansh bhai, what's going on? The OG guys are here. The OG guys are here. Okay, anyway, let me give you a little recap of what market did. So, when 9:30 opens and goes lower, in your head, you want to see that, right? Because your bias is bullish. My bias was bullish. Why was my bias bullish? Let's say because why was my bias bullish? My bias was bullish because I just looked at the 15-minute chart ऐसे, right? मेरे को new week opening gap दिखा ऊपर, because कल I remember these assholes didn't fill the new week opening gap पूरी तरीके से, right? So that's our gap, है ना? That's our little gap. हो जा भाई. हाँ भाई, इंडिया भी पाकिस्तान सब सेम ही है ब्रो. It's the same shit, man. It's the same shit, brother. पीछे है भाई, बहुत पीछे है भाई लोग. Why can't they make NQ futures? टैक्स कर लो, but legal तो करो. टैक्स कर लो भाई, okay fine, I'll pay the taxes, भाई legal भी नहीं करते. Like you can't even trade futures contract in India. कुछ भी भाई, कुछ भी. सेबी वेबी ये वो, सेबी की माँ की. So you didn't fill this much portion, right? So ये जब कल दिखा मेरे को पता है, मेरे दिमाग में है, oh new week opening gap, oh yeah, we have to fill in the rest of the. But see, मैं इधर enter कर I'm not holding till here. ये मेरे को सिर्फ direction दिखा रही है, right? Massive, you know, I'm gonna just push it and that's it, done. See, it's right here. उसके नीचे क्या है? Buy side engineered at 8:30, right? Minor buy side. उसके नीचे क्या है? It's a ladder, right? Price is like a ladder. Minor buy side here, put in, right? कोई inefficiency है इधर? You have a suspension block here, right? Volume imbalance, suspension block, right? और नीचे, what do you see? Short term buy side here. Let's see. Buy side. A base here, right? A CB here, right? Relatively equal highs here. And then a couple of CBs here. So, abhi kidhar hai price? Here. What's on the left side? We have this CB. Why that CB? Because that's that 9:30 fucking candle. That's why that CB, right? Poked it, right? Take the buy side here. Takes out the buy side here. Now, this is not enough for you to go bearish, right? I want price to stay above this here. ये जो big gap है. So see how I used that gap to go long here. Like I did not push, right? I did not push, but ऐसे थोड़ी भाई कोई भी फालतू box डाल दूंगा. Like I've been doing this for a while, right? So I keyed this off of here, right? At this inversion. Takes out the buy side. Okay, now we are gonna watch, right? Because ES पर वो suspension block जो NQ पर थी, they trade into here. That means we have an SMT, like something like this. But this doesn't change the whole direction. You're just gonna watch price, bro. You're just gonna be like, मेरे को देखना है भाई ये क्या करती है. What the fuck does NQ does? So we have this first presentation. I'm gonna change its color to this. That means I want this to get acted as a reclaimed BISI to send price higher, bro. मेरे को दिख रहा है ये इधर है. If they wanna whoop it lower, I'll be totally wrong. I can afford being wrong, bro, because I'm not pushing buttons here, right? I can afford being wrong. Let me clear up the Dixie thoda, right? Thoda this is a little fuck हो रहा है, bro. Minus sell side here. So Dixie becomes bearish until this sell side. Or at least, right? Because like 5 minute monitor करते my buy से उठाया. Okay. So Dixie becomes a bearish for me short term. Right? While NQ see org high है ना? Comes back under the first position and closes below it. Oh, today's semi-finals, bro. The semi-finals today, France and Spain, man. I'm rooting for, obviously, bro. France is gonna take it. कल का मैच देखना है भाई मेरे को. I want to see tomorrow's game. Argentina and England. It's a good exit, eh? See how I didn't, see, मेरे दिमाग में, like I was talking about trading prop firms, right? अगर मैं इधर रखता मेरा TP, then that would have been a 3.7 hour. That means I would have made more than $750, right? But did I do that? No. That's why, bhai. These fucking market, right? You really have to aim at that bread and butter. Because again, ye range bound hai. These markets are really range bound, right? If you're trying to pick, if it's gonna go towards sell side here, towards buy side here, right? ये इसके बीच में stuck है. From the sell side to buy side. Let me get the event horizon. That's our event horizon, right? I'll show you something. Are you seeing it? Now, if you cannot see it, like I'm not gonna come and open your eyes for you, right? खुद खोलो. खुद खोलो. Open your eyes. Open your fucking eyes. Buy gold. हाँ भाई gold वही bro. This devil's mark. ये मेरे को short करने नहीं देगा. See how that event horizon here was used? कल use किया था क्या? No, not really. His price is not even there. Now that we are here, again, I can frame the sell side, right? That's why, bro, when market assay, when it is stuck between two pools of liquidity, right? We have our all-time highs here and we have our sell side here, right? So this is that event horizon, both के बीच में. You can call it a, let's call it a, fuck it, I mean, क्या होता है भाई? वो equilibrium ही हुआ, right? Equilibrium ही होता है, bro. Event horizon, equilibrium, कुछ भी बुला लो. Equilibrium बुला लो, अगर वो आसान है. मैं तो event horizon बुलाऊंगा. See, what makes you think these bitch ass market are worth trading? भाई कैसे पता करे आज ट्रेड करना है कि नहीं? ओके meanwhile Michael red folder, did he actually today? He must have shorted or wait, let me see, let me check X तो खुल जा भाई, खुल जा भाई, खुल जा bro. Mr. Michael. Okay, bro, आज कैसे पता करे how to trade, right? First of all, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come to Forex Factory, right? दिखाई देता, where the hell is my OBS? दिख रहा है? दिख तो रहा ही होगा. क्या है भाई ये सब? अरे 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 अरे. So you're gonna come here, you're gonna go here, right? आप इसको ऑन करोगे, इसको ऑन करोगे, इसको ऑफ करोगे, इसको ऑन करोगे, right? And ये सब ऑन ऑफ करके depends on if you're trading forex, right? I only trade futures, so USD को ऑन करके I'm gonna click apply filter. It'll show you red folder and orange folder. Technically today could have been traded, like this long was pretty amazing from this fair value gap, right? ठीक है, चलता है. Tomorrow also it's PPI 8:30 10 a.m. wash testify, same shit again. Kal bhi also you can trade. Thursday also you can trade. Friday also you can trade. See, because these are really orange folder. Also, क्या दिन trade करना है नहीं करना है, you can also find out by checking कि okay, if Tuesday expanded a fuck ton, then Wednesday तो भाई low probability automatically बनी जाता है, right? And Wednesday expands a fuck ton, Thursday becomes low probability. And if Monday to Thursday expands fuck ton, Friday becomes low probability. So ऐसे but छोटे little, there are a few things, right? Oh, wait a minute. Screen ही अलग दिख रहा है क्या? Hell nah. There we go. Here we fucking go. Okay, let's sit for this 10:50 macro. उसके बाद I'm gonna wrap it up, right? So 10:50 macro पर क्या होता है? London closes here, right? Again, I'm looking for higher prices on NQ, right? Could be totally wrong, but I can afford being wrong because I'm not pushing buttons. Gold क्या कर रहा है भाई? The hell is gold? Why bro? This fucking devil's mark here for 120. is the issue for me. So yeah, again, I'm looking at higher prices on NQ. Something like this. ये तो भाई न्यू वीक ओपनिंग गैप जा सकती है. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. This was a short session. I got shit to do. Semi आज in about, let's say, 3-4 hours. 4 घंटे में semi finals है. Right. So this is what I'm looking at. That's the trade I'm looking at towards the new week opening gap. लेना है तो लो, मत लो. Don't blame me though, bro. अगर loss हुए तो भाई I'm not responsible, bro. See, you'll always have to buy it when it's trading to the downside, right? हमेशा. अंधेरा तेरा मैंने ले लिया तेरा. Okay, I'm looking at this suspension block here. इस पर तो suspension block है नहीं. That's what I'm looking at from here to here, right? Looking at, like, what did I say? You can trade after 10:30. Why you can trade after 10:30? Because 7:30 to 9 expanded. You sit still. Exactly. It consolidated. 10:30 से you can start looking for your setups. Again, this long structure आपको दिया, retraced, and then that's your long right there. If it comes above the first presentation, use it as a reclaimed busy to send price higher, higher, higher. Okay. Anyway, boys, like I'll show you the trade that I'm actually taking. This is it. This is the trade I'm taking actually. Whole idea is simple, right? I'll just show you in terms of opening range gap, right? Opening range gap के upper see price filled in the conjugate encroachment, fails to get to the sell side, and the lower quadrant comes up, takes out the buy side, comes lower, and then we're inside that macro. So that's what I'm looking at. Inefficiency here. Really don't want to see any return back into that, so my stops can go there, right? And I'm risking make about 144 handles. That is the suspension block को aim कर रहा, right? Small little base here. See, I bought that down close right there, right? Once this high gets taken, probably turn my risk off. And first of all, I want price to reach and rip through the 930 open, right? That's what I want to see first. Bro, we'll do this shit on eval pretty soon, from this week and next week. Anyway, time to go. I hope you all got something of value, right? And I'm just gonna wrap it up here, right? Take it easy, guys. Take care. Oh wow. And I'm gonna leave this here, bro. आप लोग monitor कर देना. It looks like a good trade, honestly. Anyway, I'll leave my stops intact. I boys, take it easy.